Hello everyone, it's time for another Bible story with Bekah. We are going to continue on reading in the Old Testament. So if you remember last time, we talked about Rebekah and Isaac and how Isaac found a faithful woman in Rebekah and they got married. And so we are going to read the next story in our Spark Story Bible. If you have that, you can go ahead and get it out and open up to page 42. And we will be reading the story called Isaac's Blessing. Goes like this. Rebekah and Isaac asked God for a child. God gave them not one baby, but two. Twins. Kick, jab. Rebekah could feel the babies pushing and pulling on each other inside of her. God, she prayed, why are my babies fighting? They're in a race to be born first, God answered. Your family will be different. Your younger son will be the leader of the older one. This was a surprise to Rebekah. The oldest child was usually the leader of all of the brothers and sisters. Wah! Esau was born first. He was hairy and red. Wah! Jacob was born next. He had smooth skin. The race was so close that Jacob was born holding on to Esau's foot. Before long, the twins grew into men. They were very different. Esau was big and strong. Esau made Isaac very proud because he was a hunter. Jacob was smaller than Esau and very quiet. Rebekah loved that Jacob stayed around home. When Isaac became old and blind, it was time to give his blessing to his oldest child, passing on the leadership of the family. Since Isaac couldn't see, he rubbed Esau's hairy arms to make sure he had the right son. Esau, he said, bring me dinner and I will bless you. Rebekah was listening. Jacob, she whispered, hurry, cover your arms with hairy goat skins to fool your father. Rebekah remembered that God said Jacob would make a better leader for the family than Esau. So Jacob dressed up like Esau and brought Isaac dinner. The plan worked. Jacob tricked Isaac into making him the new leader of the family. So, from this story, I would love it if you could talk about this question. How would you feel if you were tricked by your brother, as Esau was? So, if you remember, Esau was supposed to be the leader of the family because he was born first. But Jacob tricked his father into giving him the blessing instead of Esau. So, Jacob became the leader instead of Esau and was tricked by his brother. Do you play tricks on your siblings? Are they big ones or little ones, kind of funny ones, or not so funny ones? Talk about that with your family today, and maybe think about what your tricks can do to other people, if they make them feel bad or not so happy. So as you go forward this week, try to remember what your tricks can do. If they're good tricks, then that's okay. If they're funny and make everybody happy, but if they're not so nice tricks, be careful about doing those tricks to your siblings. Have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.